I hope everything's working well. I'm here to document my first ever experience with a real Spawnist, aka a Spawnism member. For any of you who are unfamiliar with the terms Spawnist and Spawnism, it is a recent cult that has been started around the Roblox game Forsaken, and um I'm about to die here, but I'll explain. I'll explain in greater detail later. Surprisingly, I didn't die, so I'm gonna up here. Okay, so I died there. Now I will explain in greater detail what a Spawnist and Spawnism actually are. So, to explain in greater detail, I think the person has left. The person in question was Candle Corruptier. They have been trying to defend Spawnism in contrary to what most would do, which would be combat it and ruin their image within the lobby. So that is why I personally believe they left, but you know, who cares? Spawnism. But as you can probably tell, this video is being made in a rush, and I can only go over how much they have said, but I'll try to go into as much detail as I can within the short span that I possibly can, you know? Don't worry, I'm not in the game, so I'll be able to explain. Okay, so Handle Corrupt here. Actually, I'm gonna screenshot this in before I do this, so I do not forget. I hope that got it. I want it better. There. That's good. Okay, so basically, this Candle Corrupt person, I'm going to refer to her as, well, I'm going to refer to them as a female because that's what their avatar was based off, and that is just how I'm going to identify from now on. She, as soon as I joined the server, this was like a couple rounds ago, so I'm going to say like 30 minutes ago, around it. When I joined, she had been talking for a while now with her friend, which he is here. I think it's a Jack. I'm just gonna call them Jack. Jack is a past Spawnism member, not current. They have exited Spawnism. I completely forgot to tell you what Spawnism is. Spawnism is the term for anyone who is part of the Roblox cult that worships the spawn symbol of Roblox. So I'll pull up a quick image of that right now. This symbol here. This is the spawn symbol of Roblox, and this is what they worship. Their beliefs are simple. If you devote yourself to the spawn, you will get a second life, as in Two Time, the character within Forsaken. They worship the spawn within the game. Now, the Spawnism cult, it originates from this symbol and from Roblox. I don't know how to explain this in great detail, but I'll try my best. So, basically, they believe that they'll get a second life if they devote themselves and, do things to themselves. I'm gonna lower the game music really quickly. So, Spawnism. I'll give you a quick description from the Google. Okay. Spawnism refers to the fictional cult depicted in the Roblox game Forsaken. In the game's lore, the character Two Time is manipulated into believing that Spawn God will respawn him after death if he joins the cult. However, some individuals have taken this fictional concept and formed a real-life cult or belief system around Spawnism. These individuals are sometimes referred to Spawnists. Now, look. Spawnism started off as a joke cult of sorts. So, like, something that wasn't meant to be taken seriously. But the UTTP, no. As of now, the YouTube troll police, which are these guys, this is how they identify. Okay, UTTP, okay. As you can see, this is how they identify. The YouTube troll police have basically used the belief that Spawnism is real. And they have used children, well, they have manipulated children into committing self-harm, as in, I don't know if I'm allowed to say this on YouTube, so I'm not, but they are making children, grab sharp objects, put it to their body, and commit self-harm. Now, this is a extremely serious problem that I don't usually address. You guys know me as just like the guy who does stick notes and stuff, but seriously, this has become a problem that anyone and everyone should be reporting on and should be actively avoiding and trying to discourage children from joining. So, me personally, I haven't met many and or any until just now, but seeing how deluded and mentally psychotic some of these people are as to protect the belief of spawnism is utterly insane to me because I could not believe that this was an actual thing going on. And I know I've been yapping and not really explaining, but I don't really have that much information since I'm not really big in the Roblox community. But I wanted to spread this over to the Stick Notes community.
Let's make this quick.
Mafioso in the background. Um, but I wanted to spread this information to the Stick Notes community and or the Stickman animation community because I feel like it's such a big problem that really everyone needs to know at the current moment, whether or not you play Roblox, because this video should serve as a reminder that things do go on in places where children should be safe. Roblox has not been cracking down on any of this, as of my information and my knowledge, and they are just letting this spread. They have made absolutely zero comments to address this, but I guess it's not really their problem per se, but it's happening on their platform, so I feel like they should take a little bit of responsibility, but not my place to say. Um, Multiple YouTubers, as if like Parlo, he's pretty big in the YouTube Roblox community. Ruben Sim, and a bunch more have been attracting attention within the Roblox community, but people who don't really play Roblox won't really see this and acknowledge it. Though I'm pretty sure the FBI, the Federal Bureau of Investigations, has been looking into it because one, this is a dangerous cult that is manipulating children and mentally disabled people into believing that harming themselves will grant them a second life. And people, and the UTTP has been heavily moderated and watched by the FBI for multiple criminal accounts. So this isn't really the first time they've done something like this. And I feel like more people than just the Roblox community should be aware of this. Because I do know that some stick nodes, some stick node members have been aware of this because some people are into the Forsaken stuff and use stick nodes. So thankfully they're informed about this. But most of, well, like all
That
the
wasn't
other
so
parts.
hard now, was it?
Okay, Mafia. So, um, but hold up, let me silence the entirety of the game. Where is it? You, you. So basically, um, more people should be informed of this because I feel there's only a certain amount of people on the internet that are informed about the UTTP and spawnism. and it's a really big problem. And there's more issues I will talk about in later videos about Roblox and its moderation systems and Discord. By the way, Discord is not as safe as people think either. There's many things that happen on Discord as well that are horrible, and Discord is not doing anything about it. As of now, I don't have much information since obviously I'm not a Roblox creator, and I've been saying this over and over again on this video, on this recording, but this is like out of nowhere. I did not expect to see someone so deranged and uh, absolutely insane when playing one of my favorite games today. Um, so let me dive into what was happening before I sidetrack myself completely on this. Um, when I joined, loosely read chat and then turned it off for a little bit, and that's when and later on, a couple of rounds later, I saw someone speaking, so I decided to turn on my chat to see what was going on. And the first thing I read is, my friends are telling me to join Spawnism. Should I? So I and like two or three other people immediately respond no, as normal people would, knowing what it is. And what happened is basically we just told this person to not listen to anything they were saying. These are not your friends, and like the basic stuff. When someone is being told to join Spawnism, and these people are his Discord friends, so that says a lot. But uh, we convinced them not to join the Discord server of Spawnism because of the obvious underlying uh, threats within them, as if as like talking about UTTP members and people who genuinely believe this stuff and will pressure them to commit self harm, which is not preferable. But okay, I need to calm down because this is a shocker to me. I knew these people existed, didn't think I would ever meet one of them. But after we started trying to explain to this person, the person trying to convert their friend into a spawnist, that spawnism is in fact bad, but they were not really thinking of that. Okay, this is a example of what the UTTP does. Didn't expect to see this right now, but this is what the UTTP does. They're rage baiters, and they are heavily monitored by the FBI, by the way. If I did mention, I know I did mention that, but I wanted to restate that. Um, these people are highly dangerous. They have and will commit crimes again. Um, they do not care for the general well-being of children, mentally disabled, or anyone. They do not care who you are. They will extort you, and they will do all kinds of horrible things to you if you give them any sliver of control. If you see anyone with this avatar, it's best to just ignore them. it will usually just be the head and or the entire body like this. There were countless videos on the UTTP back from 2024 because these guys were big problems. They even made it into headlines. I'm pretty sure this person, if I'm not wrong, was is part of the UTTP, and they had the balls to show their face. Yeah, this is another example. I'm happy they blurred that. But these people are just huge rage baiters and or criminals. So, okay, I'm getting sidetracked again. I'm sorry. Um, Spawnism. Let me go back to the story of the game. So basically, I tried to explain to the person why Spawnism was bad, but they kept defending it. It was utterly horrible to listen to. It was a horrible defense from them. And honestly, it makes me sad that people actually believe this stuff and people are actively harming themselves. And I'm not even going to sugarcoat it. It's horrible. It's bad. It's really, really, really bad. The Roblox community is in shambles. Holy crap, that stutter. But I will be reading through YouTube's community guidelines to see what I have to censor and what I don't have to censor within this video. But it is horrible, to say the least. It's really, 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 really bad. And personally, I don't think people should be associating themselves with these groups. Because I can say firsthand, uh, not that I've been part of any Spawnism group or anything like that. I'd never be as deranged as some of these people, but having met one of these people and seeing them trying to convert someone is so disgusting. Because they use dirty tactics. They manipulate people into joining in in belief that if they do whatever the priests of the Spawnism group say, they will have a second life. But most of the time, it is just them harming themselves and then taking photos and putting them on Discord servers for people to use as they please. And most of these people are young children who are being manipulated into believing uh, that if they, what's it called? If they do everything that they are told to do, that they will genuinely get a second life and they will be able to respawn. And I'm not sure if there have been cases where someone has unfortunately passed away from Spawnism, but I'm sure if Spawnism continues to be allowed in our communities and let to be, that someone will eventually pass from the growing concerns of everything that have been surrounding the Spawnism and Roblox community. Um, there's a lot more I'd like to talk about that's wrong with Roblox and Discord, but I can't do that in one video, unfortunately. I have to stick to one thing at a time. And I will be rolling out videos that like what's it called? That basically explain what is happening. And I don't want to become a commentary channel. I wish to stay animation based, but I will, because I don't see many people in the stick nodes community really doing a lot of commentary and like reporter stuff. So I want to dip my feet into that and see how that works while still doing animations most of the time, because I do feel like some people and some communities are unaware of this, and they really, really, really need to know, because these people are highly dangerous and they do know how to manipulate you. They will manipulate you. And if you do join, uh, I really, really, really hope you don't do anything to yourself, because there are probably cases where children have done stuff to themselves just for this fake religion, if you can even call it that, since it's technically a cult. Um, I think that's it for me. I'm done speaking my mind, but I will be making follow-up videos on like what the UTTP is, what they've done, growing concerns and issues of Roblox, so people in the Stick Nodes community know, and also various what's it called, problems within Discord as well. I will be covering everything I know so that my community, the Stick Nodes community, is informed on what this stuff is in case they ever come across it and don't understand what it is. Though I don't expect people to not know what this is, I can't expect people to genuinely know what this is, since I'm not sure if people within the Stick Nodes community really watch stuff like that, and or if they are part of any other community and they don't really care about Roblox. I just want to inform people. I don't wish to do anything else, and I feel like doing this is a genuine risk for me, because there are people like extremists that will do anything to silence anyone just for speaking out. So I'm doing this because I want to inform people, not for any other reason. Um, I I don't know if I should be posting this, but I am going to anyways. This is going to be uncut on anything. This is just going to be my pure opinion on everything that's been happening recently. And yeah. But as this video ends, I do want to notify you guys and tell you guys that this is purely this video is purely opinion based. My next ones will not be. They will be like information based. But for the sakes of this video not being taken down, uh, I hope I have censored everything as of uh YouTube's community guidelines, and I will censor any images that might be of issue with YouTube. And this is not really a documentary style uh video, but I will be making, I'm sorry, will be uncut, so there's a lot of stuttering and stuff like this, because I was not prepared for this at all, as I've been saying this entire video. I will be trying to make all my videos like this, more documentary styled, but please don't go and send hate to any of these people. Remember, they probably don't know what they are doing. These are children being manipulated by grown ass adults. So please, and I'm begging you guys, please, if you watch this video and you're part of Spawnism or the UTTP, please go ahead and get therapy, get help. Seriously, I'm not joking. The best thing to do is to leave the community and just get help and get past it and never re-engage with any of these people. I will be diving deeper into these things later on in my videos, so stay tuned for that. If you really do want to know everything about this, please leave a like, subscribe. It'll show me that you guys like this form of content and you guys want to know more and you guys want to be more informed. But again, I'm not the best at this. I would recommend going to someone's channel that is more specialized in stuff like this, like Parlo. Um, you can also go to Rubenson. I don't know if he does documentary style videos like this, but I know he is a big factor on protecting people on Roblox and Discord from people in these groups. But yeah, that's it. As this video ends, I do want to remind people not to go and harass or hate on anyone who associates with these groups. Remember, they are probably unaware that they are being manipulated and or they are children. Um, Try and avoid these people as much as possible, and if you see them, please leave the game, join a different server, persuade your friends not to listen to them. This is Stiglin, signing out for the time being. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe so this video gets pushed out into the algorithm. Have a nice day.